All right, my scholars, today we are going to be writing a paragraph response, which is similar to an ACES that you've written before. I want to make sure that you go through and you read your DBQ paragraph response feedback, and that way you know what you needed to improve on. So you can actually improve on it in this week's assignment because it's using the same rubric. So the first thing you're going to do is be prepared. You're going to have your um, paragraph response assignment open. Okay. Now you have two parts of this. One part is your response, which is worth 16 points, and 2 points is responding to your peer using the tips for commenting in discussions. Now, what I've done here is I've written a template for you to follow. And then, of course, we have this image if you need a better graphic organizer for that. So I always recommend that you have a Google Doc open so you can type on this and you could copy it, paste it into your discussion. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this template because I want you to color code it. And the purpose for color coding is to make sure you have all the parts. When you copy and paste it on your discussion board, it's going to lose that color code, and that's okay. So what you're going to do is you are going to choose a scenario to write from. So scenario 1, you are a Wangarian people located near the forests of Ghana. Remember, this is going to be in West Africa. So from a West African's perspective, was salt or gold more valuable? Or you're going to write from North Africa. Was salt or gold more valuable? So make sure you're looking at your map so you know the difference between West and Gold and what each region would want. And then you're going to decide to write about it. So, just as always, your general discussion about the topic. You're going to take me back in time. Where are we at? What continent? Who are we talking about? What is happening? Why is it important? You're going to give the reader some background information about trans Saharan trade. Then you're going to decide, okay, was gold more valuable? Gold was more important to North Africans, or was salt more important to North Africans? Now remember, this slash means or. So you're going to choose one. You're either going to choose gold or salt, and you're going to tell me if it was more valuable to North Africans or West Africans. You're going to tell me why. One significant reason gold is more valuable is because of blank, or one significant reason why salt is more valuable because of blank. You're going to cite from your planner. You have to make sure you're getting everything that you need. And some of you just start typing instead of looking at how your evidence should be structured. So you're going to cite evidence in your planner. All right, so what you notice here is I've made a digital copy of page 46 and 47. So you need to make sure that when you're using direct evidence, you are actually making sure you include title, author's name, it states, etc. So you want to use these sentence frames. And also, you want to make sure that in your quote, you only use what you need. So when I look at this quote, for example, about the Niger River, I don't want to have all of that information there. I want to edit the evidence down so it only has what I'm trying to say. So I want you, and this is a review of what we talked about on Tuesday, is actually comparing these two quotes to see, remember, if I took out words, and that's what you can do too, you put 3 dots. But you might need to add words to make sure that the sentence makes sense. And you do that by adding brackets. So you want to make sure that your evidence is clear and cited correctly. Now, the next part, if you notice, is your analysis. This is where you are going to use your page 47 stems. Now, this should be multiple sentences long. This is where you start talking about why salt or gold was more valuable to a particular group of people. So if you chose gold, what did they use gold for? Why would people travel this entire distance to get gold? And then why do people need salt? Now, what information from the top of your head now, remember, it's not pulling evidence or restating the evidence. It's from the top of your head explaining how this evidence proves your claim. And then you want to make sure you include historical content. Have you used trans-Saharan trade? Have you talked about goods and products? Are you using specific vocabulary that relates to what we're learning, like vegetation zones, Sahara, desert, forest regions, the caravans, why camels are but remember, you only want to put what's relevant to your argument, so which is your green, black, and yellow. Okay. And then your conclusion is 3 parts, and you're going to transition and you're going to give a brief summary and connect back to your topic sentence. Now, when you're ready, you're going to hit Command A if you're on an Apple, or Control A for highlighting all. And then you're going to hit Reply. Okay, so I'm going to put my cursor in here. I'm going to hit I forgot to hit copy, so sorry. Control A, Control C, and then I'm going to paste it, and you'll see it removed the color coding, but that's okay. And then you're going to hit Post Reply. Once you're done with your post reply, you are going to go back to the discussion post, and you are going to comment on another student's post using all the tips of the commenting on discussion. Remember, you have these in your social studies notebook, so you should have that. And then you're going to make sure you compliment the writer, use their name. I put some sentence stems for you. You're going to add new information, build on an idea. There's some sentence stems for you. You're going to make a connection, agree or disagree, sentence stems for you. And you're going to end with a question. Now, always proofread. So I look forward to reading your discussions. Feel free to respond to more than one peer, but always use those tips when responding. Have a wonderful day.